That was my jam. So Frankie Beverly is always the stuff. As long as it's the original. I have nothing against me. Really, I don't. But I'm going to tell you now, I love Frankie the way Frankie is, okay? Hey, Hans. I guess I might as well go on and video this. I'll just have to sip and edit where I got to. And we're going to ride on home, okay? I hope everybody is having a good commute. I was going to turn this off, but Frankie is playing. I might have to turn Frankie down because I don't own the rights to any of this music, okay? So we're going to sit up here and cut what we got to cut, okay? Love Frankie. We're going to ride on to the house and play Frankie in our heads, okay? That's what we're going to do. And I had a pretty good day today. You know, some bumps and stuff here and there, but overall, a good day. I really don't have many complaints. You know, besides coming in, and I came in and I dropped my stuff on my desk, right? And then I left back out. And when I come back to the office, and one of my coworkers is sitting on the edge of my desk, talking to the coworker that's across from me. Okay, no. Don't sit your tush on my desk. Don't do that. Don't put your bare bottoms, your keisters, your biscuits, your bonbon. Don't put your butt on my desk. That's a no. You shouldn't really be putting your butt sitting on anyone's desk, okay? Especially if that's not the person you're talking to. Now, the person you're talking to, if they don't mind you sitting on their desk, you know, that's a different story. That's between you and them. But as for him, no. Don't sit on my desk. So I had to sit there and tap on the side of my desk as I was walking by to go, once I passed my coworker, and I was about to sit in my chair, I tapped on the end of my desk. I was like, you're sitting on my desk. So they stand up like if I have just fully insulted them of saying you're sitting on my desk. No. If you're having a conversation with the person that's over there and you're not really doing the social distance that we're supposed to be doing, then perhaps you should call them on the phone and have that good old talk that you want to have, conversation going on, or however it is you want to converse with them. So either you go over there where they at, and you lean on their desk, or you sit on the edge of their desk and you talk to them. Now, if you don't want to be that close to them, that don't mean come sit yourself on the edge of mine. So, I just could not understand, like, why. Like, that baffles me. And, you know, I don't know. I had another incident yesterday to where a coworker wanted to throw my name into a work experience that we were having of consolidating things. And instead of her saying the whole team was over there consolidating a certain year, she just threw out my name to the other coworker. And I was like, and I was on the phone, I was on hold. On my phone, on my own phone. And I was on hold. But since they had me on hold for so long, I took my earpiece out. I was like, well, I'm sorry, what did I do again? And she was like, nothing. And I was like, no, you just said I did something pertaining to whatever the year number it is, or some boxes or something. And she was like, nothing. I said, no, it's not nothing. You just said I did something, so I'm asking you, what is it that you're saying I did? And she was like, well, you know, you consolidated boxes. I said, wait a minute, we all consolidated those boxes. I said, it wasn't just me. It was our supervisor and other coworkers, including yourself. So how is it that you just say I did it? And so she tells the other coworker, well, you know what? Everyone did. Exactly. That's what you should have said. You know, we consolidated that specific year. That's what you should have said. Last year we consolidated that specific year. That's what you should have said. Instead of just saying my name. Don't do that. Don't do that. And so I was explaining that to my sister this morning while I was getting up, getting ready for work, you know, about the situation the other day. And My sister was like, do you not like her or something? I said, no. I said, other than that, I'm cool. Just keep my name out your mouth when it comes to mess and BS. If you're not going to tell the truth, if you're not going to say exactly what happened during a certain situation or what it was done for work itself, then do me a favor. Don't say anything. Keep my name out of your mouth. Don't do that. You either say I misspoke, and my sister was like, well, you know, I was like, there's well no nothing. If you call yourself being a grown-ass person or being a person grown, period, you're responsible for the things you say and the things you do, period. That's a part of being grown or saying you're grown. You take responsibilities for the things you say and the things you do. So, I said, you know, people at work, they misspeak on things all the time. And I said, the fact of the matter, when you call them out about it, or you ask them about it, question them about it, they be like, oh, well, I thought that you did, or I thought such and such, or I thought this, that, and the other, right? And you can be like, but why would you think that if I wasn't there, or I wasn't a part of that, or whatever it is? Instead of them going to correct the situation to the person that they gave the misinformation to, they don't do that. They act like they're about to get in trouble. They act like they're 5 years old, like they're going to get a whooping, like this person is their damn parents or something. Just correct the situation and go on about your business. But they feel like they don't need to do that, or they're not going to do that. Like what is it, the problem of you saying, I misspoke? You know what, hey, you know, telling your supervisor or other coworker, hey, you know what, I thought it was this, but it wasn't. My bad. Give them the correct information. But stop throwing people in the mix. And I told my sister, that's the thing that ticks me off about people being at work half the time or being messy, that I consider being messy. Perhaps they don't, but I consider it being messy because I'm looking like you have an opportunity to correct the situation or be truthful about what it is that you're saying and doing, and you don't. And that's a problem for me. That is a real problem for me. That is a strong pet peeve for me. Okay? May not be for everyone else, but that is. Because to me, that's almost like you straight out just lying on me. And you don't give a rat's ass. And I'm like, cut. We're going to nip this in the bud right now. Cut. No. Because that means you have a habit of doing this, and you don't think there's a problem with it. And then when somebody corrects you on it or tell you about yourself or what you're doing, you get upset. All of a sudden you're offended. Or you don't want to be bothered. Or they get on my nerves. No, you should just be truthful about what you're doing. Be truthful about what you're saying. And ain't nobody going to sit up there and be racking your nerves like that. Stop looking at them like, oh, I just don't. Stop looking like you the victim in things. When you're the ones that's starting things. Don't do that. That's why I don't do the Me Too clicks at work or any other place I'm at. Unless you my family, that's a different story. But I don't do the Me Too clicks. I don't need no cheering section. I don't need no co-signer about anything that I'm saying and doing. Period. I don't. So if you need a cheer section, you need a co-signer, and you need people to sit here and validate you all the time, Kim is not your friend, okay? I'm not the friend you need to have, because Kim's going to tell you about yourself. Same way I want my friends to tell me about myself if I'm in the wrong. But I'm not doing that. I don't kiss ass. And I tell people that at work. I'll tell supervisors at work. I don't care if it means for promotion, my work, or whatever it is. If my work does not speak for itself, I can't tell you nothing else about me. Because my work should speak for itself. I'm not kissing anybody's ass to move forward or to do anything I got to get done. Because whatever it is, I'm going to get it accomplished the best way I can. But no, Kim don't do that. Kim don't do that. There's no kiss ass. No. So, I don't know what to tell people. I don't know what to tell people. Just be grown about yours. Be grown about yours and things you're doing and things you're saying. That's my thing for today. Be grown about yourself. And but other than that, like I said, I had a pretty good day. I went out and I went to one of the restaurants that's open that I like to go to, that I found a couple of months ago, probably not even a month ago. It's called Green Vegetarian, and their food is so good. And so today I got the spicy Korean burrito. I got that along with some fried pickles. I only ate a few of the fried pickles. I ate a little bit, like a few of the fries, and I ate half of the burrito. And so maybe before I get out the car and everything, I'll show you guys what the other half of the burrito looked like, and fries and fried pickles, which I'm sure you've seen people's food before or whatever. And if I was thinking about it, I would have sat in the car and did a mukbang about their restaurant and the food, because a lot of places you can't really, some places aren't to where you aren't allowed to go into, and you might just have to call your order in, go pick it up, or they'll deliver it. Well, for me myself, I ordered it. It was only like 15 minutes away from the job, so they said it would be ready in 10. Okay, so I ordered my food and I went and picked it up. Like I said, if I would have been thinking straight, I would have sat in the car and did a mukbang, because that burrito was so good, so good. And it's all vegan. They have vegan and vegetarian dishes there, so let me not say that. But what I had was vegan, so I enjoyed that, and I figured like I'll just put it in the refrigerator. Ooh, there's a big Tonka behind me. What? It's Toyota pickup truck, but it's sitting up high. Was that a Tundra? Yeah, that's sitting up high though. So he got some big wheels on that Tundra. I'm sorry, y'all. I got sidetracked for a minute. But I hope everybody's having a good day. You were able to get to work and get home, with no problems, no hassle, fuss, troubles, or misunderstanding. And the reason I didn't do a video this morning was because I wasn't too sure how this would look. And I'm going to look at this one and see exactly how I can edit and piece it together. But, like I said, most of the time I'm not trying to really show when it comes to my work attire. And I say that because, I don't ever want anyone to say, oh, well, you can't wear that online, or, you shouldn't have that on while you're, doing videos or something like that. So I figure if I camouflage it and don't really show the initials and insignias that are on my clothing, then I figure I should be all right. So I don't know. I just try to be on the safe side as best I can, if that makes sense to y'all. And that's why y'all always see me like adjusting my jacket or my shirt, or hell, even this, my ID and stuff, because I ain't too sure of how this can be played out or seen, and I don't want to be writing any letters or anything like that. So maybe as I go along and get a little bit more comfortable about things, it might be a different story, and it won't be such a thing or hoopla, because I know there's other, sides and other elements, other counterparts of the type of agency that different agencies, different corporations, departments, and things like that who don't really say anything about people wearing certain uniforms or whatever. I just don't want to be the one. How they say, how your parents will tell you when you were growing up, well, just because such do it don't mean that you can do it. Because you try to do it, it's not going to work out for you. or something's gonna happen, or this, that, and the third. And I keep that in my head most of the time over things, because, you know, I'm like, okay, just because, you know, some other people may be able to do these certain things doesn't mean that things might not go in my favor. So try to cover up and, you know, prepare myself as best I can. So, but as of lately, I hope you guys enjoyed the Jerry videos. Unfortunately, the Jerrys are usually at night. My Jerry Maguires, that I call them, which are what I consider, Jerry Maguires consider my overtime. So when I got to go into work for overtime, that's my Jerry Maguire. That's my show me the money. You know, that's Jerry Maguire for me. So, that's how I look at Jerry. I don't know exactly if that was a appealing video for y'all or not, because it is at night, and with it being at night, sometimes the lighting is not so great, just like in the mornings when I leave out. It's not the best of videos. So this is their whoopie pie. That's from Green Vegetarian that I didn't get to eat. And see, my food from, how can I say? These are the fried pickles. And the main right, hun buns. I done made it here in the house, to the house. I'm gonna go in the house and show you my food and everything. So, you know what? I might just take pictures. Take pictures and like, you know, drop those in that way. Because me trying to show it to you was not working. Oh, it was not doing it. I don't know why my phone does not flip around for me to like to do front to back or whatever it is, and I'm gonna have to figure this out on this phone, because I guess I ain't never really had to, you know, use the video as much as I do. So I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, all right. I hope you guys got home safely. You had a good day. You had a great day. You got home with no problems, no hassle, fuss, and misunderstanding. You even got to work that way, you know. And just have a blessed day, y'all. Okay, I'll talk to you later. If it'll stop.